without a haircut.
Oh, I made that decision. I will have a fresh cut by Monday.
You're gonna.
If you happen to, I don't know if this is on. If you're putting this, I will have a fresh haircut by Monday.
You're doing it?
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna either have a fresh haircut or something.
You're gonna buzz it?
No, I'm gonna do it. I do what I want, but I'm breaking out the clippers.
Oh,
going
wow,
old school.
that's...
Scissors.
Mm-hmm.
I may even go. There's a warehouse in Clearwater that has a big old bunch of Flobies. I might even go with the Flobie.
Are they open?
Maybe I can call ahead, pick up Flobie curbside. Something like
Hey,
that.
I mean, I don't blame you.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Welcome to Outside the Virus, show that we do every day called Outside the Virus,
Yeah.
where we talk about things that are not necessarily virus related, but that still have to do with your money. I'm Dustin Tibbetts, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth, and next to me is Cody. Should really use a Flobie. Tibbetts, how you doing?
Oh, that's good. Thanks. Appreciate that. I like these intros.
Really?
I get excited. You didn't do it yesterday. I was like, oh, man.
Oh yeah, okay. Every day, you never know what's going to hit you with that.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it. There's a lot that I've personally
Oh, that's good.
got going on.
I'm glad you have a lot.
You got nothing. Okay.
I don't have a whole lot. We could do this day in history. 1956 the first time, or 1960 the first time they let someone ring the bell, to open up the stock market. 1960 the first time guy won a game show, and that's when that tradition started.
Wow, way to hype it up.
Yeah, that was the coolest thing.
Yeah, he rang the bell and he won a game show.
I don't like the concept of the opening and the closing bell.
Really?
The one that I thought was funny was the Barstool people were there and the market just had its worst day ever, and they're celebrating like, hey, we're on Wall Street or whatever, and it's like, yeah, the market's just collapsed.
There's a lot of great stories about the bell, and of course, I guess this is the first time somebody ever rang the bell. What game show did he win?
Yeah, I don't know. No, it actually didn't say it. Just said he was a game show winner.
Won a game show, lifetime supply of razors, and ring the bell.
Yeah.
At that time, you were probably like, ring what?
Yeah.
Why? You just open it.
Yeah.
There was one where Michael Moore was running late, and he was like, I'm almost there, I'm going to be there, and they're like, sir, the market's open whether you're here or not. And he's like, hold on, I'm going to be there. And he got all huffy and stuff.
Yeah.
He missed it. They opened, the market's open.
Yeah, you can't wait for the guy.
Doesn't matter who you are. Now, I wonder if like any president was going to ring it. Think they'd hold it off?
Has a president? Ooh, that's a good question. Has a president ever?
I don't think so. Nope.
Wow.
I don't think there's ever been one.
I'll look it up.
All right, I got something. You know how in your savings account, oh man.
Don't do it.
I looked at the light.
You can't touch your face. We touch our face
I went
a
like
lot.
this. See? I went like that. Okay, so in your savings account, you... oh boy. Oh boy. This is going downhill quick. In your savings account, you can only make 6 transactions a quarter inside of the account. They don't want you doing lots of withdrawals and stuff out of your savings account. Today, the Fed actually got rid of that. Temporarily, probably, but they said, tell you what, trade or move as much money as you want back and forth inside of your savings accounts. We don't care. They did that because they want you to take the money out, go spend it on something, and then, oh, hey, you got a stimulus check, put it in there, take it back out, go spend it on something. They're trying to make it easier for you to move money. That's called Regulation D, which means you can't like write checks from your savings accounts. You can't be moving money back and forth. So no rule on the 6-month rule.
I like that. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
You're going to stimulate the economy one way or another. That's a good way to go.
Yeah. Agree or disagree with it?
Oh, do people disagree with it? Should I understand that?
I don't know.
You disagree with it?
It's kind of silly. It's like that's what they had today. The Fed, they had to come out and say that.
Well, there's a reason they said it on a Friday, right? It was like not a big deal.
Maybe, yeah. They're probably like, we got nothing today, guys.
Yeah.
Just get rid of the thing. They did other stuff too, but that affects,
Yeah.
our small but growing viewership.
Makes sense.
Small but growing and loyal viewership.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
So upgrades, downgrades.
Sorry.
So, wow, I can't believe how much you were touching your face today.
I don't know what it is. It got rain on it still.
You're big on data.
Oh yeah,
right?
Data.
And so, it's like, I don't like this.
No,
It's
you
not
can't go
really-
too close. If you stay around here,
Gosh.
there's a lot of good ones. Thank you, by the way, for these. People just send us these. I don't know where this came from that I get these. I don't know. I must have mentioned it at some point, but appreciate it.
Yeah, that's nice. Dunkin and Hershey, we're both downgraded today, and
Dunkin and Hershey downgraded. Okay, let's dig into that.
yeah, so they're, as you pointed out, usually it says an analyst at such and such, at BMO, at Merrill Lynch, at, for today's example, Piper Sandler. Downgraded Dunkin or Hershey, whatever it was, to hold, right? But you never know who that person is. And this is actually something that I found interesting. And we're not going to call anybody out here, but Hershey was downgraded to hold today.
Are we doing Dunkin' or Hershey? Which one?
I'm starting with Hershey.
Starting with Hershey. Okay, I'm with you.
Started with Hershey. They were downgraded by Piper Sandler to hold with a price target of 138. So I looked into the guy who did that, Michael Lavery. I don't know if you saw this guy.
Edward Scissorhands.
That's that guy. Remember that guy?
Oh, that's not.
That's the Hershey guy.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't see him.
Oh, yeah, he looks like a.
He's not bad. The other guy, Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, we'll get to him in a second. This guy's track record, he's 46 of 134 on his recommendations, 34%. He hits on 34% of the time.
Okay.
On his hits, on his
average gain. Or loss, I guess.
Negative 12%.
Ooh, okay.
Not great, but yeah, not great. I don't know where I was going to go with that. But
everybody has a rough patch, right? Those of you that are out there trading, you know, every now and then you pick a bad trade, pin, and you never know like what's going to happen. No, it's going well.
It's just not.
Okay.
It's not in Stock Madness, but this isn't a rough patch, by the way. This is.
That's a year.
Yeah.
It's a rough year.
46 to 134, 34%. Now, the other guy for Dunkin, Michael Sedian. I don't know how to pronounce that name either. He downgraded them to what? I don't have that here.
$60 price target now from 88. I got you right here. Yeah. Nick Satan. Satan?
Satan. You like Satan.
Let's go. Well, it's
Satan?
Set you.
Okay. Well, anyway, he hits 52% of the time.
That's better.
He's 141 to 272. Initially, I saw that one first. I go, ooh, not great. That's a lot better than 34%.
Larger sample size, too.
Yeah, he's been doing it a lot longer. If you had negative 1% on his average return.
Negative 1%?
Negative 1%.
All right, that's not great. But, that is better than average. Oh, I mean, anything over 50% is better than average, right? But for an analyst to be at 50% is actually better than average. Like a lot of people, that Jim Cramer, he used to say, buy this stock at this point. Now I think it's a paid thing or whatever. But he used to actually give the picks. And then somebody tracked it and said, dude, you got 56% of them correct. And they gave him a hard time for that. And I'm like, that's better than anybody. That's like better than average. If you were to pick a stock, you're supposed to have a 51.2% chance of being right or wrong. To get 56 actually is really good. So when people were picking on Cramer, I kind of took the other side and was like, the guy's actually pretty good.
It's funny, we should almost like track that, because there was the guy for Skip Bayless for ESPN.
Yep.
There's the montage of him going back the last 15 years picking the NBA Finals, where it's two teams and he's been on the wrong side every year for like 10 years straight. It's really, really funny. But that would be interesting if that was
analyst-wise or anything company-wise, they track the living daylight out of that.
Yeah.
He's at $60. I'll give the translation. So you gave the stats. I was reading through the what their comments were. So I'll try to translate. So that Nick Staten on Dunkin' Donuts says he believes that the current valuation appropriately incorporates the balance of potential risks from its relative sensitivity to an extended economic downturn on the one hand, and its relative strength to withstand the near-term headwinds on the other. The analyst believes, so that was what a
nerd.
Yeah, you're gonna be that guy.
No,
basically, he was saying, hey, the stock's just a little bit overpriced considering what has happened and what can happen. If you were to look at the valuations, is this what this is? If you were to look at the valuation of Dunkin Brands there, you basically have a stock that is valued right around the same as McDonald's, Yum Brands, which is KFC, Pizza Hut, things like that, Jack in the Box. So he's basically saying it's fairly valued, but given what has happened, what could happen, I'm not sure that he likes it there. He's gone to $80 for a price target, but hey, he's not very accurate apparently.
Well, he's 50.
Well, that's a 34% of the time, right?
Duncan?
Or that guy was 34?
No, that guy was 52. Setting was 52. He's
maybe we could
50-50.
Maybe we could do that on the show. Like we got the upgrades and downgrades of the day, but then we could also say like who's the Mac Daddy of all analysts on that stock right now, and what's his pick?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
because I don't think it's going to be him at 52%.
No, he wasn't. He was kind of far down the list.
Dunkin down about 22% year to date. This is one of those stocks, by the way, where the buyback, using debt, or raising debt while using cash to do buybacks, I was talking about the other day. This one, Dunkin Brands, would be in trouble if they weren't able to do any buybacks again. Hershey's down about 6% year to date. I don't really have anything interesting there for that guy. The comments from Hershey's were rather boring. So basically the cost of cocoa still look favorable, blah, blah, blah. They expect more upside in the future, just overvalued at this point. So that's pretty much it for Hershey. And let's move on.
What do you want to move on to?
Oh,
We can move on to the NFL draft happened last night. I don't know if you're worried.
I got two more things, and then we can talk nonsense.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Last Friday, remember last Friday we had 2.6% gain in the stock market. Friday is the weakest day in terms of will it be positive or will it be negative. So from a statistical standpoint, we can show the chart on the screen. You can see what I was sharing there, or what we will share. Just about a quarter of the time, Fridays are positive year to date. The median gains 0.29%. I'm sorry, the average gain 0.29%. So we'll see where we land here today. I think we're up a couple ticks as of now. But you know, Fridays are sort of your weakest day of the week as for what we studied on the closing beat. And lastly, while we're showing slides, Zoom. You know Zoom?
Oh yeah, that was the other thing I was going to mention.
You were going to mention that? Do you want to take it?
No, I was just going to say that they're up 100 million users since the beginning of April.
Yep, 50% increase. Now they have a total of 300 million users.
That's insane.
Basically everybody in the United States. They're going to join the NASDAQ 100. So obviously it's an index made up of 100 stocks. When they do, they will be the 43rd largest. So in the top 50th percentile of all the companies in terms of market cap in there. So the value of the company, they're the 43rd largest by market cap company. And if you look at the NASDAQ stock exchange, all 3,122 stocks, if you look at those, they're the 43rd largest on the entire NASDAQ stock exchange. We're going to post the chart. What I did is I put together, in the NASDAQ 100, we put together all the companies that are smaller than Zoom, as where Zoom is currently valued. Then we highlighted a lot of the companies, or every company we could, that makes more money than Zoom. Zoom is worth almost $50 billion. They have income of 21 million. That's supposed to change now because but at the moment, 21 million. Zoom is bigger than. Tell me if you've heard of any of these names here. Walgreens?
Yeah.
Yeah. Zoom is bigger than Walgreens. Wow. Baidu?
Oh yeah, like I've heard of it, but like.
We don't use them here too much. Kraft Heinz?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Electronic Arts?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Zoom is bigger than them. Monster Energy, eBay, Ross Stores, O'Reilly Auto Parts, Lululemon, Marriott. Zoom is bigger than all those companies, yet all those companies that I just made make more than Zoom does. Right or wrong? Is it right or wrong?
It's not great.
It's not great.
That's not great.
It's not great.
Yeah, I mean, hey, they're using it. I was really baffled by the amount of people that were actually using Zoom. I don't know why, but since day one, since we started the show, I didn't realize many people used Zoom, and I didn't realize how big it is until now. Like, it's massive. I just didn't realize how popular it was.
I think people got to stay in touch there. I mean, it's also bigger than CSX Railroad, the railroad company. Fascinating. Well, we'll show it on the screen there so you can see it. Also posted on social media.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's it.
That's all we got?
That's all we got.
All right, I'm going to do it.
Cutting the hair?
I will be cutting the hair.
That's exciting. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You up?
That's exciting. No.
So we're not going to cut the hair of the schmuck next to me?
Oh, we're going schmuck again.
I didn't call you that.
That was good. That was good.
All right, we'll see you later. No closing beat today. Let me know. Did you enjoy the video at 1 o'clock today? The unnecessary censorship?
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I literally cried laughing.
It's true.
All right, enjoy your day. See you later.